What's up, guys? Welcome back to WedNezDay Weekly, where I discuss all the stuff that happened this week, and obviously it has to be on the best day of the week, which is WedNezDay. But before we get started, I want to say thank you guys so much for all the love and support. It means the world to me. And also, before we start, I also have a very special message from our sponsor for today's video. This video is sponsored by SeatGeek. If you don't know what SeatGeek is a ticket app that takes the confusion out of buying tickets. They out a 0 to 10 score on each ticket to know whether you're getting a good or a bad deal. The green bubble means good, the yellow button means fair, and obviously the red equals bad. Now you're probably wondering, why am I telling you all this? Well, it's because once you download the SeatGeek app for the first time, you get $20 off your first purchase. If you're watching this on Instagram, the link to the app will be in my bio. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link to the app will be in the description below. Now I'm going to show you how the app works. Once you're in the SeatGeek app, it'll automatically show you all the upcoming events that's going on near you. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on in my place, like Drake and 21 Savage. But for me, I'm trying to go to AEW Collision soon. Now, as you can see, all the green bubbles shows great prices for you, and that's fitting and the less expensive prices. As you can see, most of them are pretty cheap. And you go down and then you see the red. And as you can see, the red is $1,600. Nobody wants to pay that much. So once you get your tickets, you can also look at this as the listings and make it easier for you. Click on the one that you want. It'll show you all the details and how you can refund if you don't want them. After that, you click continue. It'll show you everything from there, shows you the event, shows you all the detail, once again, how many tickets. Then you click on have code and put in code NEZ. So once again, when you download the app, you can use code NEZ to get $20 off your first purchase. And thank you so much for SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. Alright, so on Monday Night Raw, even if you didn't watch it, which I totally understand why, Ronda and Shayna finally won the women's tag team titles. And I have a lot to say about this because Ronda went on New York Post and stated this, and honestly, I 100% agree, and I've been saying this since fucking day one. I've been saying this for a long time. But she goes on to mention that she wants it to WWE to improve the dismally shallow women's division. Although I don't think Ronda's a great wrestler, I'd like her better as a UFC fighter. I have to agree 100%. This women's division is absolutely all over the place, especially the quote-unquote tag team division that doesn't even exist. I personally think that I would personally burn the fucking women's tag team titles because they have no relevancy to it, and Ronda and Shayna are not going to do anything with it. Yes, they're big names, but nothing is going to change. They have no competition. There is no women's tag team division. So who are they going to face? Makeshift tag teams all the time? It's just a waste of time. And mind you, the NXT women tag team titles are also on the main roster. We still don't know what we're going to do with that. Are they going to merge the tag team titles? What is going to happen with that? But Ronda is correct. But I'm tired of talking about this women's stuff, yo. The women's tag team division doesn't exist. The women's division itself is absolutely abysmal. I agree with Ronda 100%, but we just need to stop talking about it because WWE will never change their ways. And it's sad to say, but it's true. So we don't need Ronda to go on, New York Post and say this stuff. We all know it. It's not like you being mad is not going to change anything about it. Just like we're mad about it, nothing's going to change with you. I appreciate you for going out and speaking out, but nothing is going to change. And speaking of women's division, like I said, why don't we merge the divisions? Because either way, it doesn't make any sense. There is no good competition for any of them on each brand, especially the SmackDown division. After the draft, nothing has changed. I say merge the divisions because it needs to be. I know you guys are going to be like, draft rules. We need to, there's a draft for a reason. Yeah, but the women's division isn't strong enough. They didn't build it strong enough to have two divisions. There is no Raw women's division and SmackDown. Speaking of drafts, AJ Styles showed up on Monday Night Raw to congratulate Seth Rollins after the fight. Now, I have no big issues with it, except for the fact that AJ Styles is a SmackDown wrestler. Did anybody forget that? Like, we all talked about how the draft was going to be important, and yet we still have them. They don't even agree with their own rules. It's the same thing that happened every single draft. Every time they do it, they don't go by their rules. And I don't blame Triple H for this. He wanted this to feel more important, and it seemed like when they did the draft that it was going to be more important. But nothing has changed. Yes, we have the NXT call-ups like Zoe Stark and Indy and JD McDonough, but other than that, we have got nothing changing. We still have people on different brands showing up to different shows. Like, AJ going to Raw is absolutely ridiculous. I get it, he just faced Seth, but there was no reason for it. Yeah, they had a good tag team match that night, but still, I wanted this draft to be more serious, and obviously we shouldn't take it serious because they don't take it serious themselves. Each week, a SmackDown superstar shows up on Raw, or vice versa. Thank you, Vince. Thank you for killing the concept once again. There is no reason for this draft at this point. That's why I'm saying merge the women's division, because there is no reason for two divisions when both divisions suck at one point. So that's just how it is. Merge the titles, merge everything, because the women deserve more chances. But we're not going to get that with the way it's set up. So this draft has been a failure once again. And I guarantee you we're going to have more SmackDown stars show up on next week's Raw. Don't believe me? Watch next week's Raw. Even if you get to stay up for it, because 3 hours is fucking too long. But just watch. I promise you. You're going to see it. And it's so sad. I wanted this to be more serious, and there's nothing serious about this draft. They was saying visitor pass to Paul Heyman and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is that? A visitor pass? What? Anyways, next we got to talk about Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar. It's almost been 2 months, and we still have no explanation as to why Brock is attacking Cody. Cody comes out every week and is like, so what do you want to talk about? Well, Cody, I want to know, why is Brock coming after you? We still don't know. It's like Cody and Brock started this feud for what? Why did Brock attack you that night? We still don't know. And it's sad because Cody has to come out here and wrap around and say some bullshit because there's nothing for him to say. He's a great promo, but he just got to come out here and just says nothing. Basically, because we have no explanation. Why is Brock attacking you? It's gotten so bad to the point where we are just making up shit to think that, to make it up and seem like this is the reason as to why Brock is attacking him all the time. It just doesn't make any sense. Can Brock please tell us why? Because I'm over this, and there's no reason. I want Cody to, fight for the chance to face Roman again, but not like this if we're not going to get a right storyline where Brock actually explains why he's doing what he's doing. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what your ideas are. Do you guys agree with what I'm saying? Do you agree with Ronda says? What do you think about the draft? Because this is ridiculous. Let me know in the comments. And once again, this has been NezReacts, and I'll see you in my next video. Fuck this shit. Fuck Vince.